I was never going to be a men's physique.
Didn't have much of an off season.
I like his physique better.
I'm always very energetic. I will have to put me as one of the greatest.
Mr. Olympia was won by the back.
So what is the plan for the future? Are you trying to get out of Dubai and come to the United States and fully recover here?
Yeah, of course. I mean, ultimately, I believe that the specialists in America are probably better than they are here. Obviously, they're very good here and they've helped me a lot. But I do think there's some definite things that people that I can see in America that will help me more. Again, just doing bodybuilding bits over there too will help a lot of things, and even like myself with my mental space and everything, because that's been a big struggle too. But yeah, like I said, I really aim to compete this year. I know people are going to, again, there's a lot of negativity around that being stupid and why would I do that? But it's just one of those things because everyone has a story, right? And this is my story now. And yes, I mean, I don't want to be known as that guy who tore his pec, but I've got hundreds of thousands of people backing me now. There's obviously a 10% that are hating on me, but the people that are backing me, I need to show up, you know? I don't want to be doing that half-assed stuff and letting these people down, you know? Like, it kind of, most of my life, it's been my parents, you know? Like, when things get hard, I'm like, damn, these guys believed in me since day one, and I don't want to let them down. But now I've got them and hundreds of thousands of people around the world, right? Again, that either donated to me or messaging me every day, like, man, come on, let's do this. And obviously, there's a lot more pressure because a lot more people watching. But I see, like C-Bum said, pressure is a privilege, right? And that means that people are watching you, and people are watching you for something. People are watching me is for inspiration, you know, motivation, like that, to keep going through the hard times. Because I've had a lot of people contact me since. One, that have either torn their pec asking for help, or two, that have been in a lot worse situations than me. And I've been like, man, so I've had a few people, well, more than a few people, but this one kid messaged me. It was a long time ago now, so I kind of maybe forgotten the story a little bit. But he was like climbing this fence. He cracked his head open. He was in hospital for months. He was a good bodybuilder, good physique. You know, completely turned to nothing. Locked himself in his room again. Anyway, he was like, "I saw your injury. Saw you back in the gym already, man. Like, I've been in the gym the last 5 days all because of you." And I was like, "Wow, this guy's been stuck in his house for 6 months." And he saw my injury and sees me back in the gym already, and he like gets him out. And I was like, that really touched me, you know. I was like, this is the stuff I want to see, because that means a lot to me, and it just makes me really happy, you know. I get a lot of this every day, you know. There's people here, so many people tear their pecs, so many injuries now. I mean, obviously Eddie Hall tore his bicep, Joe Steggs tore his bicep. Someone else tore their bicep too. There's so many people with injuries recently. I'm like, until I had my injury, I didn't think I'd never seen so many injuries. And now I feel like a lot of people are doing it. And I'm just a bit amazed by it.
A lot of shoulder injuries too, like rotator cuff and stuff like that. Very cool.
Yeah. So I do have a problem with my left shoulder. And that was, again, one of the reasons I didn't do incline bench press, because it caused me a problem. But it was never really too bad. It was kind of just like a short pain. And obviously now, since this injury, I've been seeing these kind of specialists. I've had them to look at it. I've actually got a slap tendon tear in there, right? So again, that some people get surgery for that, and hopefully haven't got to get surgery. But I'm going to get the guy to. They do some kind of stuff. I'm not really sure. I had stem cells in it too, actually. But it didn't really help as much as I thought it would.
Oh, really? Didn't help? Stem cells? Stem cells didn't help you?
Not this shoulder. I had stem cells in this shoulder and in my pec. But I had it, right? And it immediately helped to arrange with motion. I could move it so much better. I was like, wow. And then after a few weeks, it wore off. But obviously, the stem cells I've had in my pec too, I can't really talk about, because I went from being able to use my arm to not being able to use it. So I don't really know how much it's helped. Obviously, I'm further ahead than I should be. So obviously, all of these little things are like 1% adding up to speeding up my recovery, hey?
Well, I really hope that you come back stronger than ever, man.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're a great guy.
Thank you. I do appreciate that, and you are too. I just hope that, you know, everyone that's sharing the love and is behind me. I just want to make them proud, you know, obviously my family, my parents, everyone around me, but those people that just don't even know who I am. And again, either donated a little bit of money, no matter how much it was, or sent me a message or commented on one of my posts or even dropped a like, you know, all that really does mean a lot to me. And it's just crazy to see the support kind of from something bad. But like I said before, it's not something I know it's brought a lot of kind of fame to my name. It's not something I would choose to do again. Like I don't. I would rather not have Sean Peck, but this is my story now. I have to own it, and I have to take something from it. You know. And again, these guys, these top pro bodybuilders that I knew before me, obviously, again, Flex, Jay, these guys have been messaging me about the injury. Like, can we help you in any way? And these guys messages me and they're like, Ryan, we're proud of how you're dealing with this. This makes us happy. And that means a lot to me, you know, because again, I looked up to these people for years and they're telling me that they're proud of me for the way I'm coming out about this. And that touches me, you know, and I'm just me, you know, and I'm a kid that came from nowhere with nothing really. I want to show everyone that everyone can do it. And I want to show the bad side, you know, the bad side to everyone, because again, when I was watching people when I was growing up, you never saw negativity, and it was always their life's so great and nothing goes wrong. And I thought, shit, there's a lot goes wrong in my life, and does that mean I'm not going to get where these guys are getting? No, it doesn't. You just don't see that. So I want to show that, you know, when people are like, Ryan, why are you putting a picture of your cyst on your Instagram? I'm like, because I want to show you guys what's going on, so you guys can see that. Yeah, I tore my pec, and these things keep going wrong, 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 wrong. It wasn't plain sailing, you know. And I'm open, and I tell most people like all the negativities I can, obviously without being too negative, because I want to be a positive impact. But I think I'm trying to spread as much as I can of my story, because a lot of people again are like, Ryan, can you document this? Can you do this? And a lot of people have been asking if I can do a film, like a Netflix documentary on this. And this is something that I would really love to do, because there's been a lot of people want to see this, and just something that we've got to plan out. I would really like to do, and I just want to share everything. You know, I really want to, because this is me, and I want to do my story and make everyone proud. You know.
Last thing I want to ask you is, you mentioned being bullied as a teenager. Do you think that made you stronger now and having thicker skin when it comes to like social media, you know, nonsense and like, let's say, hateful comments? Did that prepare you more for that?
No, man, I'm the worst at these bad comments. Like, I'm the guy that sits there and reads them, and like I talk about it with my girlfriend, and like, damn. Again, like I said to you before, I want to get back on the end of it. I just know I can't. And man, they hurt me. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Like some of these messages I delete. Some of them I'm like, do you know what, Ryan, just leave them. But they get to me, of course. But I don't know how to accept it yet, and I just try to look past it. But yeah, no, I don't think it did, because I'm very sensitive, man. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Everyone knows this, and I'm very sensitive, and you know they know this. This is why they say this stuff, because they know it gets to me. I don't know. It's just something I get on with, you know. It gets to me, and then I push it away and get on, you know.
My advice to you, just ignore it, man. Just ignore it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I talked to like Callum. Callum had a lot of negativity, right? And all these guys that I am blessed to talk to share with me that I need to get past it and push on, especially Milos. Milos has been behind me very much too. And I do. I just, again, like I said to you, right, if they can't talk to me, they talk about you. And that's why every time I see someone like that's why I just try to like ignore it. I don't think, I'm not cocky at all, man. Like, not arrogant. That's not me, and it'll never be me. And I think unless you are a little bit, I think always negativity gets to most people. They just don't let it on, you know?